Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a short gain. And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Turning on the Jets. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've got a first made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7. The Bruins trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Bruins! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25 for these receivers. To the air on 1st down. Slings it downfield. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out fast. Now the connection takes it to the 11. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. To throw, it's Ucla. Bringing the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Bruins want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He fires one deep down the right side. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back. It's complete to the right. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air. It's Ucla. Fires left. It's caught downfield. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Bruins can really attack on this second and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got it inside the 10. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
And now a chance to pull even. First and goal as we get late in the first half. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Trying to pull his way in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. got it in the middle. It's Casper. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Catch in the middle. It's Hughes.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Using his legs to buy some time. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Moore will throw. Pocket breaking down. And the defense aim got him at the 27. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on 1st down and a quarterback hit on 2nd down. Got to do a better job.
The Ducks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. The top off. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Timeout. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
The Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go.
He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Bruins! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. Caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
He'll bring it out. It's Benson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Moore to the air. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Busts through behind his pad. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
What a throw on 1st down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Moore. Oh, out of space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Wants to go up top. Keeps looking downfield. Give him 6. Touchdown, Ducks! Well, they started with horrible field position.
Their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 10 over Clemson. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that thing.
He's got an open man. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, UCLA. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden, they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
Might be calling a hot route. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Moore will throw. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. They were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't...
Trying to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touch. Return man down on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Just ran him over. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand this, and that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Bruins will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on 1 time in that loss last week. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. We're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Quarterback making adjustments. Moore to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stewart. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Pulls it in. It's Hughes. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top